talking about
Seven
the seven deadly sins, and the last one we had done was
we did wrath.
Wrath.
That was the Remic guy.
okay. And so then the last
slow.
one, oh, we did slowfulness.
Yes, we did.
Okay, and so then the last one was envy. Who wanted something that somebody else had?
Yeah, definitely
So, yes. So even though it was a fair deal, they made a up and up deal. Everybody agreed to the terms. They was still gonna double back and do some dirty, underhanded to come and take it. That's greed too.
That is greed. Yeah.
That's greed too, and that goes back to like, you know, right now you hear them saying, "Oh, segregate again." Please segregate again, because I want us to be dealing with our own people again. But the problem is not the segregation or the integration. The problem is we get our own stuff, and then you get jealous when we make our own toys, and then you want to come destroy our towns and stuff like that. It's not desegregation was what slowed brown and black people down. Segregation was peace for us. We knew who we were dealing with. It was community. It was us bartering within each other.
Hey, you heard that man? He said, "Hey, if she step on somebody's shoe or step on somebody's toe,
Exactly.
then what?
Then
That's
what?
a bigger problem in the fight."
Look at the lie they made up.
But look at a lot of the towns they put on the water because we were thriving, right? They were thriving. There was rich
Plenty
folks.
black money. Plenty black money. Central Park.
Central
Was the black
Park,
money.
yeah.
Girl,
That down in Georgia.
They dropped bombs. The United States dropped bombs.
That part.
Dropped bombs on a black city
Yes, that part.
for a lie. And they knew it was a lie. That's just how evil some of these folks are. And don't get me wrong, I like white people. I don't like crackers. I like policemen. I don't like cops. Because there's a difference. I can't lump everybody with the same color skin into one thing. I like black people. I don't like some niggas. Because there's a different code, there's a different they go by a different set of rules.
Very true.
At the end of the day.
Sometimes, and we even do that with each other. Sometimes we be like, "Child, look at your sister."
Yes.
He said, "Why your cousin out here?" You know, that's our people, and we gonna check our people. But
Yes.
it's like, you better not say shit about her and her bonnet, though.
Right. Speaking of Nikki.
And then just one thing, I went on this to see what people were saying about the characters, and I didn't see this, but Preacher Boy had envy too, because he was telling Smoke, "Oh, I want to be like y'all. I want to go to Chicago. I want to do this. I don't care. My daddy was a preacher.
Pride.
Yeah,
That
like, I
pride.
want to do this. I'm gonna do this."
But he had almost all 7.
But because he was the preacher kid, I feel like, and they get tempted with the most because
Message.
you trying to get in your head of something. You're trying to change something that I didn't know all my life.
Right.
This is what I know all my life. So you throwing things at me left, right. The lady ain't even paid no shower. She come out, nigga, I walked here.
Right.
I wipe it out there.
Right.
No.
He like, no, they said I gotta hit that button. I gotta.
He knew the Bible, because remember his dad was like, "Oh, do this for the sermon." He said he closed the Bible, finished up. You know the Bible,
You
but
know.
you also embody all the 7
So
steps.
you know when you know it exactly. So it's like, well, my boyfriend say all the time, 2 things could be true at once. It's just deciding on what your truth gonna be. So
Yeah.
And like I used to tell my kids all the time growing up, like everything you do, there's a consequence to it. Good or bad consequence depends on you. That's your choice to make.
it was 6 billion different outcomes that movie could have.
Yes.
Like it could have ended just one person doing one different thing. It
And
could
it
have
would've
ended
changed.
so many different ways.
I think the
Yeah.
number one thing, and it was just greed across the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 2 people who Remick got in the beginning, they let him in because of the gold. They was
Yeah.
like, "What's that?"
Yeah, literally. And they're like, all right, got him.
Exactly.
Simple as that. So.
Something new. Something novel.
And everybody was attaching themselves to somebody. So that was my main that's the main thing that I got
Smartest
from
ones
it.
was the Indians. They done got up out of there.
Yeah. Oh, it's in dark age.
Street lights.
Right.
Be home
Gotta
before
go.
the street lights come on.
Gotta go.
Listen, and the truth of the matter
That
is,
makes sense as a kid.
we better be home before the street lights come on.
Right,
Because
'cause they
look, the enforcers are already coming out to run us home. Because I see some lights on over there, and you know they like to eat on us here in
But they used
Florida.
to do that.
yeah.
Right back in the day too. They used to, growing up, they used to be like, okay, we can't be out in the dark.
Yeah,
You had a
exactly.
curfew to be home.
But
Yeah,
as soon as
'cause
that little thing up, It's like I'm zooming my bike
But in the
down.
country, Hanks and stuff was out at night. I remember my great uncle telling the story of being in South Carolina
That's what she
and
told some
seeing
people,
some
I think.
art. Yes.
Yeah, I was just like,
I've
what's
never
the
heard
But you
of
guys
it.
didn't see it when
Because they was like, dang, Hank,
A Hank is like a ghost.
Yeah, she
It's
said
a
something
spirit.
Like switch
But did you
souls
see
with
it? Did you see it like when this guy went outside of pee? When
Them eyes?
he was in the forest, did you see those eyes?
That's what I'm talking about.
So those were the Hanks?
My great uncle said he was
Not
out
the
South
firelights, but
Carolina.
the eyes.
South Carolina, there's no lights out there. It was pitch black. He wasn't supposed to be out there, and he was on his way home, and he saw a pair of eyes. That man said he struck out running. He ain't never ran so fast in his life.
I ain't telling you.
Because there are spiritual things around, whether you see them or not. Some people have the sight, and some people don't. And on that note,
And on that note, the mosquitoes
we
got
are
great
being
sights and they
told-
see us.
That's right.
I think they
Listen,
like my blood type.
thank you, whether you're a saint or a sinner. Thank you for joining us for this little recap of Sinners. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. Hey, if you on my type of level, wear your protection when you go, because they be saying words in there and stuff, and I don't play that type of stuff. I don't repeat that stuff. That's why I'm not saying that man name, because I don't know what it means.
And I'm downloading the soundtrack when I get in the car so I can sing Pitch
Tell me you were in
Clean.
theater. Tell me you were in theater. But even that song,
Listen that song.
even that song is about greed and envy. Because pick poor Robin Clean. This is how we eat chicken. Okay. On that note,
See
thank
y'all
you.
next
We out.
And
Peace.
this has
Thank you.
been May. See y'all next month.